Christmas! We're gonna show you how we spend our Christmas day and look at the mess.
Wake up, mate.
Cause don't look at the mess. We have to clean that up. But first, we're gonna get ourselves some hot chocolate and coffee, right?
Yes, coffee.
Yummy. Oh my god, like old people just drinking hot drinks on Christmas Day. It is currently 10:40 in the morning and it's 2 degrees. It's my fault that it was so late. But can people see behind you? Okay, no. Oh, okay. That's the mess we have to clean. That's the mess we have to clean after this, and then we're gonna prepare lunch so that we can have lunch/dinner. We have dinner with Joseph's family. All this mess. Oh my god, this box is just. We're gonna clean up first.
This is also part of the mess.
Yes, this is also part of the mess. It's our make your own cheese kit. But anyway, we're gonna clean up the mess first and then we're gonna prepare lunch. Okay, so we finally opened this package from All Dogs Matter, which I think is like a rescue dog charity thing. And it's been sent to the person who used to live here, right?
Yeah, the previous tenant.
Yeah, the previous tenant. And we've already gotten free things from this before, like a drink coaster and like postcards. But this time, it's a dog calendar! Oh my god, it's got people's faces in it!
And Christmas cards.
And a Christmas card that actually has like something addressed to him.
Addressed to the previous tenant.
Yeah, which is really weird. And then the last thing, I think this is the most random, like, I was not expecting this. It's a tea towel, I think. Oh my god.
Looks like a flag, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like a flag, but it's like a tea towel that says, "All dogs matter. Thanks for supporting our dogs. You're awesome."
Hello.
Pizza for lunch. So we
Homemade
have
pizza.
homemade pizza in his new pan. We're gonna put half a red onion. We have some homemade cheese. We made our own mozzarella yesterday. And sausage. To be doing our next Christmas activity. We haven't really done a Christmas activity.
We made pizza for lunch.
Okay,
Christmas lunch.
Okay, so we're going to do a Christmas activity. Or our Christmas activity. What do I call it?
This. It's time for our Christmas activity.
Okay, anyway. We made this pot a couple of weeks ago. Thanks to your company.
Sponsored.
And we're gonna just paint it now with the white paint and seal it in, right?
Yes.
While we're doing that, we're gonna do our year in review.
What worked well that you are grateful for?
Definitely the fact that I got into UAL. That was something that happened in 2020. I'm definitely grateful that Joseph got into Essentia in London, because then obviously both of us can be here. I'm grateful I passed my driving test. Oh my god, the biggest achievement of 2020, honestly, just passing my driver's test.
Oh, struggle. What would you have done if you didn't get into UAL?
interview question. There's nothing I could do, right? I would just continue working in Singapore. And then if you go into Accenture, then you just be here, we'll just be doing an LDR. And this video would not be happening.
Okay, next question.
Okay, what was challenging or disappointing?
I think being here when my grandfather was sick and like when he passed. So then it was just very quick like that. It just came as it was just quite sudden. And then with COVID and everything, I also couldn't like fly back. Like we tried to ask like ICA and
No reply.
yeah, I mean okay like MFA like tried to help to forward the thing to ICA, but ICA just didn't reply. Yeah, and then plus with the SHN, which was very expensive and everything, and then
And long.
yeah, and long. So my grandfather also knew, he told me not to go back lah. So. But I mean, it was still difficult to just be here, I guess. Well, I guess that's also a bit disappointing that I couldn't stay in Singapore longer before I came. Like, cause it was like I finished my exam, then I had 2 weeks, slightly less than 2 weeks.
Not even 2 weeks, I think. You had like
I think it was one and a half. I think it was 1.5 weeks.
Yeah, to be able to go
after
out.
my exam, yeah, and then after I had to fly to UK already because I had to be here.
For his visa.
It's a ridiculous reason to wait for my visa. What were your most meaningful moments?
Going back to the whole butt surgery thing, honestly, I think like how my mom took care of me and like honestly babied me because I was crying a lot during that time because it's just so painful. And it's getting very depressing because it's like I couldn't sit up. I could only like lie on my stomach. The only time I sat up was to eat. Something else that was meaningful was coming up here actually. And you like being here waiting for me. That just sounds so weird. But
how did I wait 2 months? July, August, September, 2 months.
it took like 2 months on its own for me to come up. But it was just something that, it was like a nice reuniting moment. Oh, I know. A couple of things that just like happened recently with like you, Ching, and Tok getting me this chair. That's honestly quite meaningful to me, just cause like we're all so far apart now. And life just really gets the better of you. So that was really nice. And Jessie, who got me a gift as well. Okay. Where did you spend your time and energy?
The first quarter of the year was just interviews and getting ready
School.
for school, and then moving out of my old London place to come back to uproot my life back to Singapore for COVID. Then after that, I was just working, yeah. Coming here, setting up the house, then working. So that's where my efforts changed
Moving from
over
country
the course
to
of
country.
the year. Yeah, move
From
out of
house to
London,
house.
out of London back to Singapore, out of Singapore back to London.
And then move house
Then
London twice.
move house within London.
Yeah, 2 times. Like 2 different houses.
Where did you fail? What did you learn?
I failed my driving test.
I knew that's coming.
I failed anything, I'm very good.
Red flags, you failed this interview. Thank you for your interest in our company. Unfortunately, competition this year is especially strong.
I failed keeping my ass clean.
Yep.
Failing to taking care of myself. In the last 2 months that I've been in school, it's been really quite an intense journey. So then I think I suffered a lot of periods of burnout. My want to be more productive and like working long hours and stuff like that. That is something purely just for school, not just because I feel like, COVID, I have to be more productive. Looking back overall, how do you rate your happiness on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, let's calculate this out. The first quarter, which is until March, it's maybe a 7 because got the job and secured the job, so about 7 or 8. No, 7 because I was a bit unhappy that to come back and it was very troublesome to come back. Then
A bit unhappy was an understatement of the year.
yeah. So second quarter until June, right? Just lockdown and studying for exams. Okay, maybe a 5.5. After that, this quarter I was damn happy because I just came to London and did nothing.
10? So 10 out of 10?
I'll say a 9.
Wow,
yeah.
what the heck?
No, because I got a new laptop, and then I basically stayed in London. I mean, okay I'm different because I just need to preface this by saying I'm different from most people. So most people stay in isolation and lockdown, and they're very sian, need to meet people. But when I was here on my own for 2 months, I was pretty happy. The current quarter, when you're here, so you came. I was very happy that you came.
What you say?
But then because of the rocky start to my project and being in limbo, and then
That's what you said. I thought you were saying Rocky start to our relationship. I was gonna be like, what?
Not everything's about you. I'll say 8. So 7 plus 5.5 is 12.5. 12.5 plus 9 is 21.5. 21.5 plus 8 is 29.5. 29.5 divided by 4. 7.
Oh, more than 7.
Above 7. Yeah. 7.5. 7.5. So for next year, in 2021, what are you looking forward to?
Finishing my degree smoothly. Like, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
And like having a good portfolio of work. I feel like there's quite a big adjustment going into like an art school and having to like be creative every 3 days of the 5 weekdays because I go to school 3 days a week. Obviously, getting like a nice summer internship. Oh my god, it's so like Asian.
Apply to Accenture.
Woo! Like one of the goals would be to know when to stop. In terms of burnout, like I don't want to.
Agreed.
Yeah, I feel like he suffers the biggest collateral damage from me burning out.
Yeah, you burn out, I suffer. Not even you suffer.
I suffer too! I couldn't sleep! Hello! To be a bit more forgiving towards myself and being like, you know, it's okay to like relax a bit and not have to finish everything all at once. That kind of stuff. Okay, that's it.
Okay, excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now we have extra clay from all that time ago. We're gonna just use it up and make more stuff.
You straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight.
Ooh, I did a good job this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is 3:43 p.m. and we're gonna start preparing our Christmas dinner.
Yep.
What do you have there?
A gammon joint. So we're gonna roast it for dinner tonight and the next few days.
Yummy! Also, look at the very nice sunset outside. Tell the audience at home what you're doing now.
So now I'm trying to remove the skin from the joint before we put it in the oven.
Yummy! Okay, so we're gonna roast some veggies. It's just beans. It looks like tofu. Just beans, parsnip, garlic, salt, and pepper. We have the big block of ham over here.
So what sauce are you painting on right now?
Painting on. It's a honey mustard, right?
Yep.
So it's a 4 Oh no! I feel like we should have painted it first, then plucked them.
I realized.
But it's basically like 4 tablespoons of honey and 4 like equal portion honey and mustard, basically.
A few moments later.
Joseph has just gone to the shower. And that's it for us from Christmas. We're very tired from like all the cooking and everything. So we hope you guys enjoyed watching us spend our Christmas day. Bye!